Good morning everybody, my name is Councillor Simon Deacon. I'm reporting to you today, this morning, from outside Sainsbury's in the main shopping parade at Woodhall Farm. I'm standing in a by-election here that's going to be decided in the next couple of weeks. I'm actually standing as a protest about the incompetence of the way the Conservatives are running this borough, and in particular this ward. I mean, look around you now, the filth, the litter. There's weeds growing out of drains, there's weeds growing out of curbs, the roads are a disgrace, the road signs are filthy dirty, the lights are filthy dirty, they've let the place go to rack and ruin. Not just this borough of Woodhall Farm, but the whole borough of Hemel Hempstead in general. They've ripped down a pavilion, which they promised to replace, they never have. The whole borough's gone down. We've got administrators set up in Dacorum Borough Council offices where the council's so in debt, where it's lost all your money on Icelandic bank accounts and other misadventures. Savage cuts in Dacorum's, Meals on Wheels has been slashed, lunch clubs have been taken away, no wardens in the elderly care homes anymore. And I'm also standing as a protest against Labour, the Labour Party. The Labour Party in this town are an absolute disgrace. A few years back now, we all know that we had our hospital shut under the Labour government of Tony Blair. What did your local Labour councillors do when the hospital was shut down? They remained very quiet. Not one of them backed the campaign to keep the hospital open. In fact, when the Health Secretary at the time came, they welcomed her with open arms, greeted her, wined her and dined her. It was an absolute disgrace. All those Labour councillors should have resigned from the Labour Party under protest about losing our hospital. It was a crime. They could have said to Tony Blair, look, if you do this, we're quitting your party, we're all going independent. But no, they backed it, they kept very, very silent and they did nothing about it. In this by-election as well, I understand we've got a UKIP candidate. Well, we all know what they are. What will UKIP do for this area? They're a one-horse pony on Europe. Ask the UKIP candidate what his views are on the savage cuts and the fire service in Dacorum. Ask him what his policy would be on local children can't get into local schools, buses aren't laid on, people are going to school out the borough, even out the county. Ask the UKIP candidate what his policy would be on that. He wouldn't have a clue. He would just tell you it's all to do with Europe. He would blame Europe. We also have a Green candidate. Well, the Greens, we've seen it all before. Where Greens get elected into councils, they always sit with Labour, they back Labour. They're just a scruffier, dirtier version of the Labour Party, and UKIP are just a posher side of the Conservative Party. If elected in Woodhall Farm here, I would work really hard like I do in Markyate as a parish councillor. I think it's wrong councillors get fees for doing what they do. I'd like to put my wages back into this area, hold public meetings, ask the residents what they want. I'm opposed against the travelling sites just up here on Red Hill Road. They built the sites without permission. Even the appeals they lost, even the building inspector turned it down. But yet again, the Conservatives, Air Pickles, Mr Fatty, he decided, he'd never been to Hemel Hempstead, never seen these sites, but under human rights decided that they could have that site, which has caused carnage around here. So that is what I'm standing on, and I hope and I want to thank all the team here today that are leafleting on a day of action in Hemel Hempstead. And let's hope the English Democrats can make a breakthrough here and start growing here and give people a choice from the three major parties.